Creating new decisions is probably one of the toughest things that you'll do. And during this time together, we have identified some of the reasons that has caused you to look forward and create new decisions. Remember, you have life tools, and those tools you have acquired over a long career. And you have them put into your toolbox. And the toolbox is nothing more than your career. The skills, the talents, the abilities that you have used over a period of time. Over a time that is saying, I have what it takes to do the job that I was hired to do. So, how are you going to use that toolbox? What is in that toolbox that makes you valuable? The decisions you make are like the toolbox that you have all of these tools. Tools like skills, abilities, the things that made you stand out. So some of these things that you have don't go away. If your career has come to an end like mine, the skills that I have don't go away. I just knew that I did not want to go back into the same industry that I had came out of. But what I did want to do is I wanted to find something completely different. Something that I can take those skills, those talents, those abilities, and use them. And so in my career toolbox, I have all kinds of tools. Think of your toolbox as maybe an old school toolbox that you open up and there's a tier on top. And those are the tools that you use every single day without fail. You use them to create your job, to do the abilities that you have. And underneath the first tier is another tier. And that tier that is underneath is more specialized tools, or maybe some tools that you're not using. And you've pushed them off to the side and they become rusty. Take those, clean them off, learn how to use them in a different way, a different industry. Maybe you even want to start your own industry. However you want to do it, do these four things. Add to your knowledge. That's the first one. Add to your knowledge on how to use these tools. These tools can be used in more than one industry. They can be used in more than one way. Just because they're used in the career that you were in, take it and use it for another career. They don't go away. It's just learning how to reuse them. Some people call it rebuilding their career. Take your knowledge and use it to make new decisions, to look forward. Number 2, be in control. What does that mean? Be in control. Do you have the ability to be in control of something? Do you have the ability to have power? To have something that no one else has? Use it in control. How is it working in your industry? How is it working in your life? These tools can be used in your personal life as well. Don't let it go away. Don't let it be something that you lose. Number 3, now that you have the tools, you can make informed new decisions. Upgrade those decisions, or I should say, those tools, so you can make new decisions. You can use it to look forward. Having that information, you can begin to study. You can begin to read about other industries. You can see how you are worthy of those industries. Use it to make informed decisions. That is what you need more than anything else. Number 4, taking time to understand the decision. How much time are you actually taking to understand what you need to have in order to walk in the way of learning that new decision? In order to understand the decision that you're making, you have to identify the problem. Why am I making this decision? Why am I doing this? Answering that question. And the way that you're going to answer that question is by using your talents, your skills, your abilities. You're a smart person. You would not have lasted in your career as long as you did if you did not have these skills, these talents, these abilities. After you begin to look at the problem and you begin to dissect it, take it apart, look at it at a different angle. Maybe you can even get someone else involved, a friend, to just kind of discuss it. Not necessarily get an answer. I remember the show House, MD. And he had a group of 3 interns that were very smart. And he would bounce things off of them. And it would jog his thinking. And that may be something that you need to do. In order to answer the question, what's the problem? You may need to look at some insight of other people. Remember this. Add to your knowledge. Be in control. Have the tools, or be informed on the tools that you're using, and taking the time to understand. My name is Ron Ruby, and I really have enjoyed being with you today. If you like what we have done, hit the subscribe button. Give me some feedback. And like always, you have a very nice day.